Alright, if you were watching before, thanks for coming back. Phone got janky and got locked in portrait mode. Even though the setting was correct. Had to do a full restart here. But on an exciting note, we have LAPD closing in a bit now. Is that LAPD? No. I thought it was. There's chanting by LAPD, that's for sure. But yeah, I appreciate you letting me know the video was stuck portrait. I would not watch it, that's for sure. But now we should be good. Now it looks right on my phone too. But yeah, that's the downside of being 100% mobile. Usually I have it all hooked into my laptop. I can at least see what it looks like for you guys. But on here, I don't even, no visibility like that. But as I was saying before, in the past stream, all quiet, no riots, no conflict, just some loud chanting. Which, you know, that's what a protest should be made of. I have nothing against protesting. It's when the protests turn, violent. But yeah, very quiet night. I don't have my radio on me right now. But when I had to turn into LAPD's tactical channel for the event, along with UCLA's PD and security, their radio channels, and they've been quiet. Excuse me. The only talking I heard on it that was of interest was it sounded like somebody was trying to get into one of the buildings, that they saw somebody go into the building. As you can see, they got the buildings locked down. But got a couple of helicopters up in the sky tonight. I'd have to pull up my app to figure out who. I wouldn't be surprised if there's not a single LAPD helicopter, though. I'd have reason to believe that the majority of those helicopters are just media channels. Would not surprise me if that's the case. But yeah, everyone here is peaceful and domicile. Not much for excitement yet, but there's 3. Got 1, 2, 3. Our heads are being buzzed. Got live news right there. That's pretty cool. We're waiting for him to go live. Anyone recognize this guy? What channel is he from? He's got the little in-ear feedback right now. Everyone's respecting him as well, which is good. Sometimes you get the clowns that are trying to jump in front of the camera, especially on live broadcasts. He doesn't look like a guy I'd mess with, though. He looks like he could throw a mean punch. Doesn't take nonsense. I take back what I said. Take back what I said, guys. It worked for a minute. So that's what I was saying. I was saying I'm very surprised that wasn't happening. The camera guy got him out of there pretty fast without any conflict. That was surprising too. So good for everyone. That's nice and respectful tonight. There's a little bit. Excuse me. I'm getting over a bad cold, so my voice is just not there. Yeah, everyone's being fairly respectful tonight. There's a little bit of conflict there, but he went away without further incident. It's very calm, and it's hard to tell, whether it's the calm before the storm or if it's just dying down. I didn't make it to the protests the night before or the night before that, but there's fireworks being shot off at police, tear gas, bear gas. Not even being released by police, from my understanding. That was just released by people involved in the demonstrations. I'm sure you guys can't hear a word he's saying, but he's talking about how they have the buses basically on standby for when they started arresting people. They brought like 8 buses, LAPD. So yeah, they're prepared. They've got, I was saying before, I'm horrible at estimating, but I was driving by a parking lot that was written very bigly. It was written very bigly. I thought that guy had an M4. That was just a camera. It was written in big letters saying LAPD staging only. And there's 100 plus cars in there. They're already filling the buses up. I haven't seen anyone get arrested yet. Like I said, I was hoping for a little bit more excitement than nothing. But yeah, I have no doubt of that. They're not messing around tonight. They got a lot of bad PR. LA City, LAPD, the sheriff, CHP, the school, of course. They all got a lot of bad PR for the nonsense that's happening. Yeah, I tried driving around too a little bit. I think that's number 5. That's the 5th helicopter up there. Unless they just switched their locations on us. You know, that's, again, I haven't seen the people be arrested, so I can't comment too much. But I have no doubt that that's related to the people that were entering the buildings, because on the radio earlier today, they were saying that people were trying to break into the buildings. So it's probably just like campus offices, because that's campus security going in there. So you can see here, they have this entire place closed down. And from our last huddle over here, there's a lot more officers out there now. Sorry it's so blurry too. I don't know if that's a setting or if it's just dark. It is an iPhone 15, I believe. So it doesn't have the worst camera. We're also working with next to no light. See, my biggest worry with protests isn't necessarily the violence aspect. Like for my own personal safety, you know, the violence aspect isn't something I worry about. It's more so the stampeding effect. That, you know, if something does happen in the middle of the crowd, you are surrounded by thousands of people, all trying to run in the same direction. And if you're not running fast enough, they are going to run you over. And people die from that often. Happens regularly at concerts, or it has happened at concerts. I don't know if I want to classify it as regularly. But no, definitely a serious concern being trapped in with, you know, thousands of people in one small area. I don't think I ever felt unsafe otherwise at any of the protests I've attended. I know people that have gotten a beat up though. But luckily I've been able to manage to avoid conflict in 99% of the situations. Yeah, nothing crazy going on yet from what I can see. This was a news vehicle. News media. See, I was wondering who parked there earlier. I said that before. I wouldn't trust parking my vehicle that close to a group of an angry mob. But at the same time, I'm parked all the way down there. They can probably keep a closer eye on their vehicle than I can all the way down there. Give me a second here, guys. We are a little low on battery, so I'm not sure how long we'll be able to live stream for. Like I said, luckily for me, parking is pretty easy. Basically, I'm right in front of that white van there. So if we have to go take a break for, 30 minutes while my phone charges, it's not the end of the world. A little bit chilly out as well. Not bad, but, I'd rather be sitting in a warm car until we got anything exciting happening. Easy parking, just easy parking for me. No, they basically have the entire, I've never been to UCLA before, so I can't give you a single road name here. But they basically have this entire strip shut down that's only available for 1, police, and 2, media. So that was nice and easy. Just showed the LAPD press pass and like, all right, come on through. So I was very happy with that. The issue though is I managed to, again, don't know the roads here. So I did a loop around the complex just to see what else was going on. Get some awareness of my surroundings. And I ended up leaving the barricaded area and then tried getting back in through a different entrance. And they're like, oh no, you can't come in here. You gotta go around. I'm like, I showed you my credentials. And they're like, oh no, you need a different one. You need one from UCLA. I'm like, okay. And I went back around again to the first entrance I went in. And I was like, huh, weren't you just sitting here? But no, very easy parking. Didn't even have to pay for it. Like I said, it's away from all the people too, for better or worse. But like I said, everyone here is peaceful. Doesn't take much to, set the fuse off, I assume. But other than that, but like I said, are we thinking, this is the calm before the storm? Or are we thinking that, it's day 3 now, so things are kind of starting to die down? So they got this wide area. Look at this. Oh, they're coming in masses, yeah. Look at that. They're lining up. They're lining up now. Wish I had a better camera on there, but they're there. I don't think it's a dirty lens. Yeah, it doesn't really help out that much. Just low light. Yeah, they're ready. They issued a order to disperse already. So now I assume they're going to start, I don't know. I assume they're going to start getting closer to enforcing it. But like, what are they waiting on? They already have, can't think of the words I'm looking for, but they already have all the reinforcements here.
I'm scared how it's going to go.
But they're growing, so I know I keep saying eventually, but eventually something's gonna go down. Turn on the flashlight. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, not really. I've never used the YouTube Live mobile app, and it's very confusing. There we go. And when I say confusing, I mean I just don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Structure fire in Hollywood. Looks like they got that fully extinguished now. So I mean, give it enough time, they're gonna be head to head. There's still no way there's enough of them compared to the amount of people there are here. But when LAPD starts releasing the tear gas and beanbag rounds, it doesn't matter how many people you have. The offense versus defense strategy. Yeah, I mean, all we've seen so far, that could indicate any sort of conflict.
You just go now. I don't think that's gonna happen now.
It's just that there's more of them. They just keep lining up masses out there. They're not really making any advances on people. My concern is our battery dies before we actually get to the, I don't want to say the riots, but the excitement for sure. I definitely understand the desire to park my car here, but I still don't trust it. I should have planned better, but all I'm saying is it'd be pretty smart if someone set up a hot coffee booth here. Or whatever in my business tonight. Oh no, what about the food permits? That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna have an illegal protest, let's have a couple, unlicensed street vendors. We got another newscast here going live soon. I gotta get one of those little battery extenders. trying to think if I have one. I think I might have one. It's definitely not charged. We definitely have every news station here tonight. They'll still buy footage if you have something worthwhile. They came prepared with a megaphone. So that guy knows what's up. He's got the little, where'd he go? He's got a little selfie stick right there. That's what I need. Selfie stick and a fully charged phone will be incredibly helpful. I saw somebody here in an LA City uniform, like an LA City official uniform. I was trying to figure out who they were, but I didn't catch the name tag, just the city logo. Makes you wonder. What do you think, guys? More people here, or is it the same number as the last time? So I'm wondering if they even planned to move in, or if they just decided to stand in for a different spot this time. Nice thing too, if shit were to hit the fan, we have a nice easy escape route. See that guy right there, the guy that parked in the middle of the protest? You know, it might be nice and convenient sitting right there, but if shit hits the fan, you're stuck in 1,000 pedestrians. We just have to run our way to that street and then we're good. Another helicopter up there. That one might be LAPD. I can't tell though. And if I close the phone to check the helicopter maps, it stops working as well. The live stream stops working. Got campus security right here. Report of armed group. I just got a citizen app notification for a report of an armed group a mile away. I don't know if that's related to the protest or not. It's possible. I wonder if UCLA is likely to expel any of these people that were participating in the actual riot parts of the protest earlier. Like, there's so much footage of it. Everyone is here with a camera. The news has shown all of these people, getting beat up, assaulted, people shooting off fireworks. So if they go here and they have a face, now matching, I don't know the attendance here, but matching one face out of 30,000, that's going to be pretty hard. But I don't know, if I was UCLA, I'd definitely put out a snitch award, if you will. UCLA is supposed to be, a decent campus. So they definitely don't want the riot part of things. Sully's the name. Dying here. I have luckily never been tear gassed at a protest. I've been a little too close to people shooting off fireworks at people. Yeah, never assaulted. Never thrown it. Never had anything thrown on me. Got a little table of stuff over here too. Like I said, I don't know UCLA well enough, but they made their own little slum encampment of tents and tarps that they're living in on campus until, I don't know the story or why or how, but until UCLA meets their demands. Like I said, I don't know what their demands are. So I don't know if that's feasible or not. I also don't know where it is too. Wish I knew the campus a little bit better so I could at least take us there and see something while we're waiting for anything to happen. Yeah, we got all the media trucks out here. Definitely multiples too. There's 4 to 5 times the amount of trucks than there are news stations in LA. Almost all of these are news stations. That's a news station right there. That one's a news station to the left and to the right. Obviously, that's KTLA. Got little satellite dishes on top. That's the easiest way to know, just with the little dishes they got. And then we got some more trucks down there, and I'm parked down that way as well. So we got parking all the way up there, and again, that's all blocked off parking unless you got a police badge or media credential. And apparently they're being strict on media credentials too, on what kind of credential you have and what you don't. I have my LAPD credential, but little do they know is it's expired. I have to go downtown and get a new one, and that's a whole headache. I'm pretty sure they make you get background checked again. I had to do it the first time, but I don't know if you have to do it the second time as well. It's not the background check that scares me, it's you have to pay the $80 for the background check, and they gotta go park downtown for an hour and a half, and they gotta give LA City another $80 for the permit fee, and then they just give you a plastic card that only very, very, very few people care about. The only time I've ever been forced to show that card before was at the scene of a wildfire in Hemet, I think, somewhere in Riverside County. They wanted to see an LAPD credential, and luckily had it on me. And next up, UCLA. So it's not worthwhile. Media license plates do a lot better though. I don't know what those guys are up to. Oof. The guy over there is smoking the good stuff. All right, doing a quick count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I didn't zoom in on it. I think we're just at 4 right now. Yeah, nothing new. We're not missing out on anything over here, that's for sure. I decided not to bring my radio out with me, just to avoid any possible negative attention. So I don't know if they've been chattering and what they've been chattering about. But I was listening to it on the whole drive here and for a solid 30 minutes after, so wasn't too much going on at that point. Would be helpful to know when they'll say on the radio when shit's about to hit the fan though. Chopper just west of campus LAPD. Thank you, Mike. All right, I think we're still at 4. Yeah, I know you guys love that blur of light in the sky. Still at 4. They just keep moving around a lot. You know, just kind of chilling up there. I wonder if they have heat in there. They have to. It's California, right? There's no way those don't have heat and air conditioning. Maybe not LAPDs. Maybe they don't give them that level of comfort. But hopefully they give the news stations, heat and air conditioning. I don't know. Do helicopters have heat and air conditioning? Is that a thing? I know one of the main goals with helicopters is keeping it as light as possible. So I assume if they can get rid of air conditioning and save 100 pounds that they're going to.
Right below the big flag.
So look at that too. People leaning on his car.
I want to go check it out.
Pretty cool up there. See, that's what I'm worried about right now, Mike. On the hot summer days, it's probably not a big of a deal. But I'm always cold. But it's definitely a little chilly down here. Can't imagine it's any warmer up there. So maybe just gotta, dress in layers. Yeah, I'm sure they're just as bored up there, just waiting. What I want to know is how much this incident is costing every minute. Not necessarily just this city. I'd like to see that broken down too, but just in general. Can't be cheap, that's for sure. Yeah, nothing's changed in the past 30 minutes, I'd say. In all honesty, I don't know how it works with being, public school, public university. But I'm honestly just surprised they don't just shut down the entire. I know they closed for classes. I'm not saying it's the right idea for many reasons. That if I was for some reason in charge of the campus, I just lock down the gates and start hauling out in masses. But I do believe freedom of speech is protected under the First Amendment. So, definitely not the right choice. I've seen other places do it, though, where they push the line of what freedom of speech means. Oh, look at that. They do got a little cart down there. They're just talking about how I would 100% support a place selling coffee. They got a vending machine. Ooh, they got a coffee vending machine. Might have to patronize that. But I've seen other people push the line of what protected speech means a little bit by setting up media zones or free speech zones, where they basically put all the protesters in a 10 by 15 pen and say, yeah, we're letting you have free speech. It's right here. You just can't go outside the pen. We're allowing you your constitutional right, but you gotta do it right here, which I don't know if that's really how it works. And I'm sure Laura could argue that's not allowing for, the freedom of speech. But what I'm saying is, they definitely could clean it up in other ways. But yeah, what a waste of money. Machines do not accept cash. That was good. I'm the person that never carries cash on me. Nothing immediately calling my name. I'm honestly surprised the vending machines aren't broken. That's the first thing that I do. No. See, I want one, but I don't trust it. I've been told before that those machines are rarely clean and they got like ants crawling inside them and stuff because it's sugar juice. It's like the pre-bottled ones are a lot safer of a choice, of course. That's the ATM room. People have stopped chanting. I can no longer hear. Sorry, I apologize. I'm losing my voice a bit. I can no longer hear them chanting from over here. I think that's just because we got a new helicopter over our head, though. Oh yeah, they're still going at it. I was debating that coffee machine, but especially an outdoor one. It's just a critter breeding ground. Like the snacks, yeah, I'd trust the snacks. The snacks are packaged. Not the, I want to trust those coffee machines as much. That's what I'm saying. Someone has to go and just get like a giant carafe of coffee and start selling coffee here for $1 a pop. Put out their little Venmo. Of all things LAPD is doing tonight, they're not going to shut down the coffee vendor. But are you really telling me that none of the people here would support that? I think they pull in $1,000 easily in less than a night of work. And coffee, coffee's cheap. Unless you're buying name brand coffee from Starbucks. Coffee's pretty cheap. They're still going at it. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I don't think so though. I honestly think they get away with it. Now you do that on a night that's not a massive protest like this, yeah, that would be shut down in a second. It is chilly out here. This guy's got a really bright light. I'm honestly kind of jealous. There's nothing that he can't see. Guy looks like a Boy Scout. With all his patches and pins. Got a little light board right there. Tripods. I got notifications on for all the scanner accounts following the protest tonight, and I haven't really seen much for it. I feel like we have more people out here, though. At least on this specific side, we got more people. Like I said, there hasn't been a single incident witnessed so far of any act of violence. There's one crackhead that jumped in front of a live news broadcast. But even when he was told to, get out, he started behaving. So, nothing crazy so far. The night is young, though.
My understanding, I don't know. Yeah, my understanding, I don't know if it's doing a lot, but I know
Stabbing. 1245 West 79th place. That is not in our area, luckily. See, I don't think they moved an inch up there. They're still just standing in place. Now that's a boring job. I know for a fact they all want some excitement. They don't want to just be standing there. Look at these guys got riot gear on. They're prepared. I got a pair of goggles with me. That's all I got, man. Goggles and a flashlight. Honestly, though, those are pretty two decent tools to have on you. They start pulling out the bear spray. The goggles will help. Definitely won't get you out scot-free, but it'll help. All right, let's see what we're looking at on battery life. We might have to take an intermission here. I'm gonna go and listen to the radios, see what they have going on for that. The one thing I hate the most about the iPhone 15 is that little lens flare. You see that little lens flare right there? That's because they put all the cameras too close together, so the light reflects off the other lenses. And I feel like that's the simplest thing they could fix. Yeah, somehow is overlooked on a $1,000+ phone. That guy's absolutely zooted. He is out of it. 100%. Like I said, not a single act of violence tonight that has been witnessed by me, at least. But I'm pretty sure this is where the action is. Like I said, I don't know the campus well enough, unfortunately, to have a decent look around. And when I did start looking around, I almost got locked out of my nice VIP parking spot. I almost ran over a UCLA security bike guard as well.
I was in bed. You know, and you guys have people on call, on campus, and you guys can't.
Not on purpose, of course. I almost walked in front of her broadcast.
I know.
See, I try to be as respectful as possible. I try to avoid any part of it. I don't want to be in the background of her TV broadcast. She can keep the attention. You got a lot of traffic here tonight, though. What I would like to know is how many people here are UCLA students versus those just showing up to support it. But yeah, they only have enough parking for media and police, funny enough. So at this point, if anyone's showing up, you better carpool, Uber, something. But you won't find a parking spot here. Unless you just sneak through or run the gates. Yeah, what we have, 200 riot cops here, all getting paid overtime. Yeah, people are lining up at those vending machines. If you notice, though, they aren't lining up at the coffee machine. Like I said, I would not necessarily trust that. I think that's the only building entrance. These guys don't have any security guards in front of them. Obviously, I have the doors locked, but I assume. I figure they could do that with the other buildings. Yeah, they still got people guarding them in masses. Trying to see if we can go around on the other side. So I don't know the campus well enough to know what and where I'm doing.
Everyday life, though.
But in theory, this will get us to the other side. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. How much of this actually got shut down? Because that entire little square right there, they had completely guarded. So I got all the riot cops staged. All the people are walking towards this way. I feel like that means we're going the wrong way. Ah, yeah, that is the other side. The math works out. You know, if I climbed up that, we'd have a really great vantage point. Wonder if we'd actually get kicked out. Oh yeah, look at this. They got this thing locked down. I mean, honestly, that's probably why they have this little corridor block, because it gives them a good view of everything. These guys definitely look absolutely dead inside, though. See, I want to know, would they rather be doing something else, or is this they're calling the officers working the event tonight? Like I said, their overtime pay, oof, they're gonna have a nice paycheck. No doubt about that. So even then, standing guard 8 hours outside, just literally standing there for 8 hours, not moving. It doesn't sound that fun to me. Imagine getting your plans canceled just to babysit a protest and not even be allowed to do anything. Just get to sit and watch and keep a straight face. We're gonna do a full circle around here. Got the airships up there. What does that sign say? No something access. We got something blocked off here. Does that apply to us? See, I feel bad for the students. I feel bad for the students, paying 40, 50, 60 grand a year here. And not able to even go to their classes. Those paying, $2 grand a month to live on campus. And have to deal with violent protests. I think it's just construction. This is a big campus, though. Alright, we got more vending machines there. We're coming up on the masses again.
If anything, there's water.
That's nice of them. She's walking around too with 2 packs of bottled water. That ain't easy. Especially up the hills. Yeah, this blocked off up here by campus security. My hair is a complete mess. What's up?
You know if you can get to the other side from here?
Yeah, you just gotta walk all the way around, but you can get there.
Is it far?
10, 15 minutes? 10 minutes? 10 minutes? 10?
8, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
10, 12.
I feel like that was only like 8, 10 minutes. Even then, I might be exaggerating. I feel like if we would have walked straight, we could have gotten there in like 5 or 6. That was a little weird though. You just didn't understand what I was saying. Oh yeah, here we go. I didn't even know we had this many people down here. Yeah, there's a lot more. I don't even know if that's true. It's definitely close to the same amount of people on the other side, though. That's interesting. I'm wondering who's all the way up at the top of the hill. Because from how I imagined it, it was the other side that LAPD has blocked off. And it looks like they're on the blocked off side. So that's interesting. Said it'd probably be a bit more helpful if I knew how the campus was laid out too. I'm just trying my best to walk in a circle here. See all these people that brought blankets? They know what's up. UCLA is a pretty campus, though. The school I went to is like a tenth of the size.
These are the largest student protests in American history since the Vietnam War. The most politically charged in France since 1960.
See, that's what I was wondering too. I'm honestly surprised there's not more people drinking here.
Israel, Britain, and America.
Look at this guy.
Wrong. And we will not be part of their
That's
genocide
honestly just impressive.
against Arabs and Palestinians.
Look at this thing.
We demand that these universities, many of which are complicit, divest immediately and unconditionally. And they will try to tell you that the protests are insensitive. They will claim that you don't understand the issue. Zionists will accuse you of being racist, and that of which they are guilty. But we all know every Zionist accusation is a confession. You see, colonizers will come up with one
We got
million
media
reasons
showing
to
up
defend
here.
the racist occupation.
Look at
and
this
why
thing.
they think that the land they stole belongs to them. Right now, they are scared out of their wits. Because in order for Zionism and American imperialism to work, they need soft power. They require a good public image. And right now, we are interrupting their brunch by drawing attention to their crimes. And no, it's not going to be business as usual. These protests are effective.
I got a camera up there. Look at that. There's a little camera up there.
Necessary. They are truly democratic in their nature. And that is precisely why the police are attacking you.
Honestly,
The same military industrial complex that bombs Gaza arms the police
That thing's
attack students
pretty
on
impressive on the
campus.
build-out.
The same police that beat up students on campus train with Israeli forces. The same knee that was on Khaled Hanun's neck was on
Still gives
George
off,
Floyd's neck
crackhead energy.
and is now pressed upon Gaza's neck. Understand that we
But
are
impressive build.
making resistance against imperialism, against Zionism, and against white supremacy.
We got UCLA facilities management. We're doing a long walk around here. If I knew what was on the other side of that hill, I'd continue through. I ain't walking all the way up there just to reach a dead end. Or not necessarily a dead end, but the way I'm not trying to go. That's a city vehicle, municipal vehicle, campus vehicle. This guy's trying to argue with the vehicle. Yeah, but I understand. There's no one there to hear you.
Remember to always stay focused on the crimes of the occupation. Always, no matter what. Never give in to agitators. Never allow racists among your ranks. Remember, the FBI will try to infiltrate you, as they did to other movements, and cause infighting, or try to make you look bad. The more you continue, the more people you inspire to do the same across other campuses around the world.
Which I might understand a bit more if there's, people
the
around.
classrooms, occupy the administrative
But
buildings,
it's literally
support
just
yards,
me there.
occupy the entire damn university. How dare they tell you
And
that this
he is
wrong?
100% being
Palestine and Syria
drowned
and
out.
torture its people. You're bringing drugs.
Now, in all honesty, though, whoever recorded that,
You're screaming at the protest. Scream
they
harder.
speak well.
You brought a friend with you today. Bring 10 tomorrow.
I know it's pre-recorded, but they speak well at least.
None of us are free until Palestine is free.
Oh yeah, much quieter over here. This is their little area that got locked down. That's their security they got up there on lookout. They got a little list system or something. Keep certain people in, certain people out. But that's where they basically, I believe, that's basically where they started creating their own, the slums. But they're basically posting camp there until UCLA gives into their demands. Yeah, look at that. I don't know how much they got, that much raw material up there. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. It looks like it. It definitely looks like a slum-based military encampment, just the way they have the plywood stacked like that. The only thing it's missing is the razor wire. It's pretty wild, though. Like I said, they got security blocking in and out with shields. I want to know what the criteria is to get in and get out. Like, obviously, they can't know everyone, so, you know. I know they're doing like a wristband system before, but like the question is like, how do you get the wristband?
Looking for joint everything.
What's LAPD officers down there? It's an interesting spot for them. I can't tell if it's LAPD or campus security. Yeah, I think we might call it quits. Head back to my nice, comfy, warm bed. And I'm sure the second I go home and pull into my driveway, we're gonna hear on the radio that LAPD officers are taking fireworks and bottles, and people are getting mutilated by LAPD and LAPD. I think that's just campus security. I can't tell though. They don't look like LAPD. But they also don't look like campus security, so who knows?
This isn't exactly where I thought.
Oh, that guy's flying low. That's definitely LAPD. The guy was buzzing the field. You know, I think I was wrong. That might not be campus security. It looks like it. They look too official to be the slum security. Poor Jonah. They're running with Adrian Nazarene too. Guy running for city council. Gotta tie my shoe here. I never really got the whole student council thing. Maybe at bigger campuses it makes more of a difference, more of an impact. It always seemed kind of silly how much effort you have put in for. Again, you know, that's a part of it too, putting in that effort. It always seems, you know, how much effort you have to put in for running for it and campaigning for it. And at the end of the day, it's just a social club. Like I said, that might be different at, you know, bigger universities, though. They might have more pull and more meaning. I'm currently. Like I said, at minimum, we're at least gonna head back to the car for a little while. Get everything all charged up again. Keep an eye on things. Keep an eye on the radios. Ear to the radios more so. God, zooming. Just mount and walk. You got like stereo sound, or not stereo sound. What's the surround sound of helicopters? Each direction, you hear a helicopter chopping the air. To the left, to the right, to the rear, to the front. Got one helicopter each way. It's really weird because they're like in harmony with each other. Yeah, I came from Wisconsin and Milwaukee specifically, and we don't have helicopters. I think we do, but they're rarely used. I think we got like an ambulance helicopter and maybe one media helicopter, but I'm pretty sure they got rid of that many years ago. But it's pretty crazy because, you know, out here it's just a average everyday experience where you're getting buzzed by choppers. Cable looks a little weird. I just got routed like that. Yeah, I appreciate all you tuning on in tonight. Like I said, we'll probably stick around the area for a little while. Just chillax, listen to the radios, get some warmth. I think I have to keep a coffee maker in my car. I think that's not the worst idea I've ever had. I'll say that. You know, iced coffee, you can always get iced coffee. But I don't think iced coffee would hit the spot tonight. I could, you know, leave and come back, but that doesn't guarantee I'm able to return to my parking spot. The guy already let me in twice because I accidentally worked my way out. So I got a nice little tour of UCLA tonight, at least this tiny section of it. Got my steps in for the day. Like I said, everyone here is staying safe. No riots. We'll probably stick around, at least hit midnight before we leave the campus. Look at this tree. Is that tree safe? wouldn't say there's more people out here. There might be more. But definitely wasn't like massive growth since we've been gone. See if we can see what LAPD looks like right now. See, I have to imagine that before they start with the protesters, they're going to start with the little encampment. Yeah, everything still seems pretty the same over there. Their scrimmage line is looking a little better though. It's actually a line now. Look at that. The car still has all 4 windows. Or 6 if you want to include the windshield and rear window. Been live for 73 minutes on this stream. It broke into 2 parts. I did another stream, but I got interesting. But I got stuck in a portrait mode on that stream. So, that's no problem for another 10 minutes. So, we're approaching a little bit of an hour and a half, I'd say. And yeah, my only thoughts, again, it could be the calm before the storm, before stuff starts going down. Or it could be, just us dying down because it's been going on for 2 days already now. Ellie's a staff member. I've been seeing her walk around. I'm not sure if she's actually working or watching. But yeah, I'd hate to be a staff member having to work still, getting through this. But from what I've heard, the only people being impacted by the protests, aside from, cancel class and all, I also mean, physically affected, assaulted, etc., are the people involved either in the protest or counter-protest, whichever area. But it doesn't necessarily sound, I guess there's the slums, but I was going to say it doesn't necessarily sound like, they're attacking students, attacking staff at random, but they are blocking access to the encampment area, which I think is like the library. So, yeah, it's not a good situation for anyone at the end of the day. Medical. Look at that. We got... I know who that guy is. I just don't remember. But I recognize that truck. That one right there. I got quite a few media trucks out here. I always think these are the coolest things, especially that mast and how they can just raise that. Got the scanner radios in there. It's pretty cool. See, I was told that's becoming less and less prevalent these days too. It's kind of cool. I got the KTLA live up on screen there. The live feed right there. Look at that. That's what we're seeing from the helicopters. Never actually seen the inside of one of those things. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, they got all the media parking out here. Again, there's like 10 times the amount of news vehicles than there are news stations that exist in Los Angeles. So they're sending out multiples. Yeah, editing bays in there. Look at that. They got this. I like this one. There's a little camera mast on there, so you could probably use that live too, especially in the crowd situation. They got the antennas. Another one. And then we're approaching my vehicle right here. So we're gonna go ahead and end the live stream. Like I said, I'll stick around on campus for about 30 minutes before I call it, just see if anything happens. But nonetheless, I appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight, and I will see you on the next one.